Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another special Timey-Wimey Tuesday Closer Look. Today I thought we'd take a look at a pair of Steelbook Blu-ray editions I got of a couple of classic stories. I've talked about these a little bit before, but I thought it was about time we got an up-close and personal look at it, really went over the features and take a look at the packaging and whatnot. Because these are kind of cool because they're not actually available where I am. I had to import them. There was this one I imported directly from Zavi. It was a Zavi exclusive. And this one was actually gifted to me by David Bunch of Numbers in one of the many packages of cool Doctor Who goodies that he sent me over the years. So let's take a look. So we'll be looking at Power of the Daleks and Shada Special Edition Blu-ray Steelbooks today on A Closer Look on Timey-Wimey Tuesday. Welcome back. Alrighty, well, let's not waste any time. Let's head on down to the black box and check out these two snazzy steelbooks. Okay, so let's start off by taking a look at Shada. Very nice indeed. So this is the Zavi exclusive steelbook, which was a very nice set. It actually has an additional disc that is not included on the regular Blu-ray edition. Now, if you want to take a look at that, here's what the regular Blu-ray looks like. And that was a 2-disc set, which was region locked, I believe, to region B. The Steelbook, however, is region free. So if you're in North America like me, you can actually watch this on a, well, I can watch it on my PS4, but I can't watch it on my PS3, funny enough. I don't know why. But let's just slide this out here. So it basically comes in this sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, a shoe, a cup, a holder. Anyway, it's just, it's not like the like what we get here where we have the backing that folds over the top. It's more just this thing that it slides into, and this seems to be pretty standard for UK steelbooks from what I've seen, just kind of standard packaging. So if we open it up, things are falling out all over the place. I'll just move that aside. We actually have the full artwork here. So it is actually wraparound artwork, which is quite nice. There we go. So if we take a look inside, we have... I'm just going to orient the discs a little better here. Just give me a second. So, okay. So we have 3 discs. This is the exclusive disc here, and these are the 2 discs that are included on the regular Blu-ray edition. So if we actually pop these out, you can see there's more artwork underneath there. So we get all this lovely spacescape there. Very nice. So that's the that's all the guts of it here. So what we have in terms of contents, we've got on the 3rd disc, in case you're wondering, is the Shada 1992 VHS compilation and the 2003 sequel webcast. I don't know if it was really a sequel, but it was the webcast, the web animated version with Paul McGann. And it also comes with a booklet, which is quite nice. So all about the production and the various problems they had getting it made and stuff like that. They had actually filmed quite a lot of material for it. Like they had done, as far as I know, they'd done almost they'd done all the location footage, and all they needed was 1 or 2 more studio sessions, and it would have been finished. But unfortunately, the strike action prevented that, and they were not able to remount after the strike had ended. So that was it. It remained unfinished for the longest time. So we have the 1992 compilation, which of course had linking narration by Tom Baker, and that was previously released on VHS and then later on DVD. And now we have this version in which they actually completed the story, reuniting the cast and getting everybody to, well, all the surviving cast, and getting them to perform the voices for the missing scenes, and then filled in all the gaps with animation. And I really liked it a lot, actually. I think they did a great job of it. I should mention there was also a fan-made version a few years ago by Ian Levine, Doctor Who superfan and missing episodes recoverer extraordinaire, where he had actually commissioned animation for the missing segments as well, and again hired the entire surviving original cast minus Tom Baker. He wasn't able to get Tom Baker for it, but he had a fella who could do a pretty darn good impersonation of him fill in the role of the Doctor. And that one had actually some different scenes that were not included in this version. So between the two, you have basically the entire story of Shada. But good luck finding the Ian Levine version. I don't even remember where I found it or where I saw it originally. But anyway. So next up we have this one. This was actually released the year before. And this was actually gifted to me by David Bunch of Numbers in his latest package of Doctor Who goodies. We have The Power of the Daleks. Now, of course, this was released here, but only on DVD. We never actually got the Blu-ray edition of it, unfortunately. So here we have... So this is the animated reconstruction of it using all of the original audio. And overall, it's pretty good. You know, it's not terrific in terms of... some of the scenes I thought were kind of played out strangely, like the way they'd chosen to stage them in the animation, but whatever. I mean, overall, it was really good. I actually watched this with Rosie when I first got it, and she loved it. She thought it was great. And in case you're wondering, yes, we watched the black and white version. So once again, it just slides out like that, and we have our cardboard shoe. And this also has a booklet, which I don't have included in the package. We'll take a little peek at the booklet here real quick. So we got production notes again. So we've got some of the... actual stills from the story, which is nice, and stuff like that. I love that they do this. It just makes it feel that little bit more deluxe, and it's something you don't see very often anymore either, is these insert booklets. I mean, they used to be pretty commonplace with DVD and Blu-ray releases, but you see them less and less now, which is unfortunate. It's the same with video games. The video game packaging just ain't like it used to be. And there's some of the animated Daleks. The Daleks looked fantastic in this. They did a really nice job of those. Is that the last page? That's the last page. And there we go. And we just have a little bit more information about the production there. And then if we take a look at the actual Steelbook, I think we have wraparound artwork again. Yes, we do. So we have this here. We got the TARDIS, and then a menacing silhouette of a Dalek. Very nice. And then if we just turn this over. So this is a little different in that we have 4 discs instead of 3. So there is actually a tray in the middle here. Just be a second here. I'm just going to spin the discs around very carefully. Okay, here we go. So here we've got the Blu-rays. Now this is cool because much like the DVD edition, they included it both in black and white and in color. So whichever you prefer, if you want a more traditional experience, you can watch it in black and white. Or if you want something a little more modern, or black and white just isn't your thing, what's the matter with you? Black and white is wonderful. There is a full color version as well. I actually haven't even watched the full color version. And then we also have the DVDs. So there you go. And again, same thing, black and white and color, and different artwork. I noticed actually there was quite a lot of different artwork for Power of the Daleks. If you take a look here, you can see some of the differences. So you got the regular edition. It looks like the UK edition actually had a reversible cover, so you could have it more to match up with your other Region 2 discs. It has the same design on the front and the spine. And then there's a more sort of, you know, I don't know if you want to call it modern cover with more sort of exclusive design. Might as well grab this since we're talking about it. The North American DVD release, however, has a completely different cover design again, and doesn't match the other Doctor Who DVDs at all on the spine. And there's the back. So, I mean, it's quite nice. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's different. So, we slide this open here. I'll just give you a look inside. So this is a 2-disc set, and completely different disc art as well. No insert book. So we get the TARDIS console. We've got a color console. So this is the color version. and we have a black and white console. So this is the black and white version, and that's the big difference there with the North American release. I don't know why they did such a radically different cover. I mean, a lot of the times with like the classic Doctor Who range, they would just do the same artwork essentially, just with a slightly different design. Like the North American ones don't have the roundels along the top, so they would just have the rest of the artwork there instead, which I kind of preferred, honestly. As much as I like the roundels, don't get me wrong, I just like the fact that we were seeing more of the artwork than what you would see on the Region 2 version. But yeah, so anyway, there you go. Doctor Who Steelbooks. I definitely want the Macra Terror one. Holy moly, do I ever want that. And I just found out it sounds like that one is also region free, much like this was. Whereas the regular Blu-ray is apparently not. And it also sounds like we're only getting the DVD release here. So, yeah, I will definitely be checking out Zavi and looking into getting the Blu-ray release, the Steelbook. So we may have another one of these closer looks down the line somewhere. And there you go. So definitely some nice additions to grace the shelves of any Doctor Who fan. And yeah, I said it before, I'll say it again. I really want the Macra Terror. Especially since I found out today it's region free, apparently. So I should be able to watch it. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Eventually, I do hope to get a region-free Blu-ray player so that it will no longer even be a concern. Because, for example, I can't actually watch The Power of the Daleks right now. Yeah, but, oh well. At least I have my Region 1 DVD to tide me over until then. Yeah, it's not high def, but it's better than nothing, right? Anyway, that's it for this closer look. Hope you enjoyed. Big thanks to you for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Be sure to swing by Twitch if you feel so inclined. I stream there every day. I'm actually doing this in front of a live audience at the moment. And you could be there for the next time. Who knows? Anyway, catch you then. Until then, see you then. So, see you next time. Then, I'm tired. Good night. Goodbye. Sayonara.